Hi, this is Gregory Possiman with the monthly message for July of the year 2020. And before we begin, as usual, I've got a few announcements to make. I would like to thank everyone who helped us with the clearing that happened on June 3rd for the Thomas House in Red Boiling Springs, Tennessee. You can go to the blog on www.gregorypossman.com and read the results from Psychic Deb Boyd and my sister Medium Leanne Possiman, or actually her name is Leanne Mason, but it used to be Possiman, and her married name is Leanne Mason, and she's an incredible medium. We are doing a lot of really wonderful clearing work with your help, for which I'm very, very grateful. Anyway, that blog is on the Possiman website, and you can go, and it's right up toward the top, so it's very easy to find. The latest channeling that I've done is from the Archangel Michael and Kuan Yin, Masteress Kuan Yin, and that is all about bringing in the King and Queen archetype in order to balance our masculine and feminine energy, and that is available on the website as a download, the most recent channeling that I've done, and you're able to pick that up again on the website in the product section. I would like to announce that the New York trip in August has been canceled as a result of all the spikes of COVID that are taking place in the United States. We are, however, going to do a free Zoom meeting in order to initiate the temple in Maryland, New York. That is Sharon Wagner's new spiritual site. And so if you're interested, you can go to the events section of Possiman.com, GregoryPossman.com, and you'll see the information there. So without further ado, we will begin the monthly message, which will come forth from Metatron, overseer of the angelic realm. Here we go. We are the one who is called Metatron, and we greet you. It is to understand that we will take you through an initiation, a powerful initiation that is designed to avoid some low-frequency experiences that you may have in your own life, and to assist in preventing these experiences in the lives of your loved ones. It is to understand that this initiation is extremely powerful, and we believe it is quite different than anything you have done in the past. We would ask you to find a comfortable space, a comfortable position for your physical body. We would also ask you to avoid any interruption from electronic devices. In other words, we ask you to turn them off. We ask you to lower their volume so that they do not disturb your process. And if necessary, perhaps it is wise to close yourself into a more private space where you will not be interrupted by pets, family members, members who live in or near your residence, whatever that may look like. But give yourself an opportunity for some quiet time, if you will. And allow yourself to breathe. And give yourself permission to find the most comfortable position for your physical body possible. Perhaps you want to stretch your legs out in front of you. Perhaps you wish to lie down in a horizontal position. We are not at all disturbed by the possibility that you may go to sleep, because if you do, it will be your unconscious doing the work rather than your conscious mind. And that may take place anyway, and that is perfect. for all parts of you are connected. And allow yourself to simply go into the quiet. For in a moment you are going to use your imagination. And if your brain questions the use of your imagination, confirm to your brain that this is perfect and exactly what needs to happen. You begin to imagine what we will call the crystalline structure of your physical being. And you imagine that crystalline structure as if it were clear quartz crystals combined together in a kind of frozen state. And let us explain that, since your mind is now reeling with questions. You are slowing down the frequency, the hertz of your own physical construct, the illusion that you call your physical body. And you are slowing down its movement. And in that manner, you can imagine it as if it were made of clear quartz crystal, and breathe. And now you are actually going to send that crystalline structure into a different dimension other than the earth plane. And the reason you are going to do so is to avoid low frequency and negative experiences that may have taken place as a result of some of the astrological configurations of the planets in your solar system. And breathe. And as you are imagining this crystalline structure, it is gently and easily transported into this other dimension or realm of reality. And in that realm, these negative experiences need not occur. And simultaneously, you are pouring the light of rose quartz, love, unconditional love, into the crystalline structure of your being. And the next step in the process is to create a kind of horizontal bar or conduit of energy that flows from the earth plane into this new dimension, bringing all of that low frequency energy with it to a point in Metatron's cube where the energy is flowing in two different directions. And in the diamond heart, the double dodecahedron of the diamond heart, now there are vertical lines flowing up where all of this low frequency energy is escaping, flowing from the heart center of the crystalline structure out into the universe. and the minions of the Archangel Gabriel will convert that low frequency energy into higher, usable frequencies of light. And continue to breathe as you allow this release to take place. You begin to imagine the crystalline structures of your loved ones, friends, family, relations, all of your relations, and all of their crystalline structures, including some you do not recognize. And if you feel ambitious, you can imagine all of the human race's crystalline structures flowing into this differing dimension, and the similar horizontal lines attracting these low frequency experiences, challenges, tragedies, cataclysms, catastrophes, events, experiences, whatever you wish to name them. And as they flow into and around the diamond heart, in and around Metatron's cube, they begin to flow into the vertical lines, the conduits that flow up above the crystalline structure, into the angelic realm, where once more all of those experiences, all of that negativity will be transformed into light. In other words, you are acting as a surrogate for all of humanity, for all of the race of Homo sapien. And you begin to employ the assistance of the Syrian collective consciousness and the Venusians and the Pleiadians simultaneously in order to transform that light and that experience and breathe. You cannot mistake this process. It cannot be done incorrectly, for the intention of it is to avoid the experiences that might have occurred, to perhaps prevent natural disasters, accidents of artificial energy, such as automobiles, trains, planes, conveyances such as buses. Whatever accidents might have occurred can indeed be prevented by your intention of shifting these energies and allowing the morphic field of the angels and the archangels to absorb these low frequencies that may have occurred, and the lessons that would have been learned as a result of their having taken place will automatically be learned. They will be integrated. They will be absorbed by the crystalline structure as it operates in this differing dimension. And again, allow yourself to breathe. and to perhaps praise yourself for taking the time and the energy to act as a surrogate, not only for self, but for your loved ones and all of the human race, so that peace and a greater aspect of unconditional love can, in fact, pervade itself into the atmosphere of the earth, not only on the surface, but in the subterranean caverns and even in the core of the earth. And imagine now that you are transferring the crystalline structure of all back into the earth domain, the earth's reality, the earth realm. And as you allow yourself to return into your physical body, withdrawing from your imagination, so to speak, you give yourself permission to flow into the stillness, to flow into the quiet, to surround yourself with peace. We are the one called Metatron, overseer of the angelic realm. We encourage each and every one of you to treat yourself as lovingly and as kindly as possible. So be it. This is Gregory Possiman coming to you from Todd, North Carolina, just a few miles outside of Boone, North Carolina. And on behalf of my wife, Sandy, and myself, we encourage you to stay healthy, to be well, and to enjoy your life as best you can. Thank you.